Is that any better? How's that doing? Yeah, we'll see. We will see. Yeah, so that's part of it right there. All right, there we go. So, all right, I think we're back to normal. But it looks like it's really it looks like the frames are pretty low. Anyway, tired of nerding out about it. Are you kidding me? It's a million degrees in my house. I have to turn my air conditioning on real quick. Oh, now what we're gonna do? Do this. There we go. That's better. That's better. Oops. Cool. All right. Here we go. Now this is going to put our table into two different modes. All right, so we're going to add a table view, begin updates, and then we're going to end updates. And depending on the mode, what we want to do, the cell number is going to be the same, but we want the height for that cell to be different. So height for row, the mode is 1 or true or false. Let's do that. Longe, Hags 33, how you doing? Give me some feedback on how the stream feels. Live coding support, good to see you here. Tell me what I'm doing wrong because I feel like my stream's lagging real bad. And I want you to fix it. Or if it doesn't need fixing, then don't fix it. All right, so here we go. There's our button in the top left. That's hopefully going to change our table size, and it does. Look at that. Look at that nerdy size right there. Okay, so now what we need to do, speed test. Okay. It does look strange. Yeah, I downsampled it a little bit. For better or worse, I tried to save a little bit of bandwidth in theory by downsampling the video. So it might be a little blurry. Can you read the text, Milan? Now let's do, I'm going to do a couple other things here. This is going to be has subscription container. And then we're going to do a needs subscription container. There you go, live coding, that's my download, was about 15. And upload is 3.5. So there you go. It's not blurry, it just lags. Yeah, it lags. I don't get it. I mean, I've got bandwidth, and I've got bandwidth to spare too, because I'm sending half a meg right now. So I'm not sending a lot. So I don't exactly know what's going on. Okay, so let's do the container has subscription. That's what we just did here, is when they have the subscription. So let's build that view. Excuse me. So this is going to be similar to that. Buffer, max y logo, yep, buffer times 2, and the height is going to be, what do we think, like 140, something like that? And then content view down here. Does audio lag or just the screen lag? It looks like the screen's lagging real bad, but for me the audio's okay. Does that feel right? There we go. Missing bracket. Oh yeah, I am missing a bracket. There we go. Yeah, the video lags, but audio's okay. Yeah, thanks, Milan. Looking at OBS settings right now. Yeah, at 15 frames a second, which should not be lagging this bad. We've got 1500 bit rate. Keyframes every 2 seconds. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it feels normal. Oh yeah. We don't need this guy anymore. That guy's throwing all my measurements off. Oh yeah, I need it there. I don't need it for the label, and I don't need it for I don't need it for the button. Wait, yeah, I need it for that button because that's based on the label. Yeah, okay. And this guy, I'll put this guy back in here and we'll make it green. There we go. Video bitrate to 1000 and keyframe to 3 just to test. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, I did it. Do I need to custom buffer size to 1000 as well? Should I restart the stream, or will it just pick up? There we go. So that's back to where it should be. Great. Our button is not centered. Why is our button not centered? Because that's 20. Width is minus 10. The width should be minus 40. That's what's going wrong. Yeah, let me know if I need to restart the stream. It looks like it's lagging slightly less, maybe. All right, so here is manage your subscriptions, 10 and 20. It's the game of pixels. So again, here's what we're going for right now. And then once I get it looking moderately okay, we're going to build this guy. And then we're going to build the functionality for this guy. And I don't know if I'll get to this guy today or not. I think I have to dick around on iTunes Connect to get stuff ready for that. Okay, it feels good. So my font size is actually a little bit smaller. Well, the whole thing is smaller here, so that's not quite fair. Yeah, buffer's 20. Is it really 20? Let's do a buffer of like 14 and a font size of 16. I feel like that's going to get us a little bit better. So down to 700. Okay. Playing whack-a-mole with this bitrate stuff. Okay, there we go. That's better. Our line height, we can do line height for attributed strings, can't we? That's with a paragraph style, I think. Let's do NS paragraph style line height. There we go. And now let's see if we do yeah, line spacing. That's the guy that we want. No, line height multiple. We can use that guy too. That's fine. A multiple of 50? Why would he use 50? Good heavens. A multiple should be like 1.1, right? Isn't that the line height? Yeah. So we want like a 1.1, I think. So there's our font size, our foreground color, NS paragraph style attribute name. Yeah, let's try that. I think that's what we want. You know. All right, I just mucked around with some stuff. I don't know if that actually did anything. I don't think it did. Yeah. I'm gonna try a different OBS. Is this one any better? It's like just a different set of OBS settings. It's better than before. Oh, good. Stream is strange, better, but oh, no audio. Is that the issue? No audio? That's what you're going to tell me. I think it can be even better. What's that in, man, what movie is that? The zebra and the giraffe. Madagascar. And King Julian wants to be a professional whistler. He's already pretty amazing, but he wants to get even better. That's the best. That is the best scene. I love that scene. All right. So anyway, we're back. We're doing this thing. It works. This thing works. Now we need the other thing. So what we're going to do, has subscription container. This guy's going to go down here. Now we build the next one. So now if they need a subscription, this is the guy they're going to talk to. So we're going to go add a label, the different thing of text. We care about subactive label. This is a sub inactive label. There we go. That, and then need subscription. Yeah, we did that. Okay, we're good. Good. Good people. So I have a custom one, live coding, and I think that might be the issue. At this point, I think that's the last issue. I'm feeding through I forget what it's called, RCP, RTP, RTS, RT something. I don't know. It pushes the stream to live coding, to Twitch, and to YouTube. And I like it because that way I can have the archive on YouTube. But right now, that's a mess. I mean, YouTube's not even getting the stream right now. It's so bad. So I should probably switch it to just live coding. That's my guess. Maybe I'll try that in a minute. Well, is currently limited browsing your documents folder. And then upgrade to Remotely Pro to browse your entire computer. Exclamation point. Because it's so exciting. Okay, let's try that and let's see what that guy looks like. There we go. I'm going to get a console over here. Yeah, I'm streaming to 3 services. It's I'll know in a minute what it's called. I have to log into my server to look at it and figure out oh, sorry. I have a server running that's essentially proxying the stream from my computer to live coding, and then it also pushes it out to Twitch and to YouTube. And it's done really well for me in the past, but today, assuming it's the problem, it's not treating me very well. Oh, I didn't add it to the content view. Gosh. Need subscription container. Okay, let's do that. Okay, cool. All right, so let's see. Yep. Oh, that's what I want, sorry. There we go. Oh yeah, I don't want to bold it. And it needs to be taller. Yeah, it needs to be a lot taller. Let's make it 200 tall, maybe? That's probably too tall, but let's see how we do. What's up, Oleep? How you doing, man? Doing pretty good? I cannot type today. I'm having the hardest time. All right, did it show up? Yeah, it showed up. Great. It's too tall, though. Let's see how tall it actually needs to be. Yeah, I'm glad the audio is working too good. Working good also, Milan. Are you yeah, live coding. I'm gonna try that out real quick. I'm gonna try and fix up OBS to just move straight to live coding and see if that tracks it out. Milan, are you streaming as well? Do you stream coding or other things? Let's do 170. 170, not 710. Good heavens. All right, let's see what we got here. I gotta find my live coding key. Yeah, I hear you, man. it's tough. It's a tough thing. Okay, hold on. Let's do 170. So that's way too tall still. 140? 140. Yeah, I am I should not show you my first stream because it's embarrassing. I did my first stream, and you know what my mom said when she saw my first stream? She said, "Ooh, yeah, maybe you should take that down because it's not very good. Maybe you shouldn't do that anymore because it's a little embarrassing." She was more polite than that, but it was amusing. So I don't know, like I'm very much an introvert, and practice makes perfect, I think. But but yeah, it's I don't know. It's not an easy thing to put yourself out there and to put your code out there and to watch people to let people watch you, you know, just bash your head up against the wall trying to solve a problem. Still too tall. Let's do 112, and then I think we're going to call it there. And then we'll work on the button. Yeah, she did. She did try to be nice to me. Let me down easy. Son, you're the best. Except that. Be the best at other things. Yeah. All right, so let's do. How big is the button supposed to be? 400, 400. So 10. I think a 10 pixel buffer. Yeah, it's probably still fine. So we'll just do that. And this guy comes after the inactive. Sorry, XY. We want this guy. So it's based on the max Y of the label above it. Great. So it's 10 pixels below the label above it. We are also going to do. We're going to set the background color to that blue color. Where'd that blue color go? Color with red, that's what we want. We want this guy. Blue color. Here's our blue. We're going to set that as the background. We're going to add a corner radius. Corner, yeah, equals. What do we feel about that radius? That feels like a full 5 radius. Right? And we need the title. Set title. Upgrade for $199. So I'm not worried about the price right now because this price is not localized. And even though we're going to do English only for launch, I still need to localize the price. But I don't care about that right now. We're going to deal with that later. That's a different problem that causes other issues. Yeah, iPhone 6s. I just upgraded last month, a couple weeks ago. I was rocking the iPhone 5 for a long time, and I tried not to buy an iPhone 6 for the longest time because it's an iPad. The thing is enormous. It's foolishly enormous. It still feels kind of big. I've gotten used to it. The 6 Plus is stupid, unless you have one. In that case, I won't judge you because I'm sure it's great. But for me, it's stupid. I just can't do it. And now the rumors are saying that in March they're going to come out with a with a tiny phone, and that's what I've been waiting for 2 years for them to come out with a tiny phone. I couldn't take it anymore. There we go. What on earth? Subscribe button does not need to be that tall. It needs to be 50 tall. 50 tall, I think we're okay. And then the cell also needs to be a little bit taller. Make it 20 pixels taller. Let's see what that looks like. String key. I don't know what that is. I don't know if it matters. Let's do that. How does that look? Oh, see, look at that. So close. So close. The color's different. 186089. So let's do that. 186089. Okay, pretty good. And I feel like it's a little bit too tall as well. It's not badly too tall, but let's make it 50 instead. And then we need a link. And then here we go, right here. Subscribe button, our foobar button goes down there. Button title, what should the button title say? It needs to say restore subscription. Right? Restore subscription. There we go. Put this guy down here. All right, there we go. Put him in the correct thing. Put him, this button needs to be below the subscribe button. So we'll put him below the subscribe button. And I think now when we're done, we're going to have this view. And it's going to be happy. Right? Button title? Button title's right here. Oh, because of that. Yeah, I understand. It computes. Here's what we'll do. Since that guy's in an FDEF, we'll define him outside of it, like that. Now we're good. Did I hit build, run, apparently. Let's try again. Let's try again. You ever watch those, the BMW films? Long time ago with Clive Owens. First time I saw Clive Owen was in the BMW films. They're like little 5-minute films showing off the BMW, and they were great. There's one with Madonna. It was amazing. You should watch them. Here we go. Restore subscription. Great. That cell needs to be still a teensy bit taller, and maybe a little bit more spacing, a little bit more padding in between the two. Yeah. So let's make him 14. No, sorry, wrong one. No, that's the right one. 14, but this is the wrong one. This is a button to restore. Here we go. And then height 30, another 10, another 10, another 34. Let's try that. 434. Oh, chat isn't showing on screen anymore. Let me see if I can fix that. Oh, yeah, it should be. There it goes. Now you can see how far behind of you I'm lagging or not. There we go. That's not bad, right? A little bit more padding below the button, maybe, like between here. I think right there I need a little bit more. So if we do that, if we add a little bit more padding here, if we make that 14 as well, and then this guy a little bit taller, I think we're doing okay. Yeah, it feels good. Feels not terrible. Still needs more padding. Needs more padding. What are we going to do after this? After this, I think we're going to tie in the restore subscription button, maybe? Yeah. This icon up here, by the way, this super ugly gear, not staying. That button's too tall. That's what it is. The button's too tall. Button's too tall. Button is way too tall. Let's see how we do. That's a much better button. Text in the button is also too large. That's the other thing. So the subscribe button, set title. Yeah, this needs to be an attributed title. So let's do that. Come down here. Upgrade. There we go. Foreground color. UI color, white color. There we go. Font size is 16. Is that what I want? Yeah, I want all the font sizes to match. And this guy's a little bit bigger than this guy. Yep. Cool. Cool. Oh, now I'm out of beer. Oh, I'm an idiot. I still did not actually change the title, right? Set attributed title to stir. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Now we're doing good. Yep. Now it's running. Cool. Now the text is good. So now the very last thing that I care about. So both cell states are done. Right? For RM store, I'm already somewhere refreshing the products from the store. What? Yeah, search inside of there. There we go. Request products, request transactions. This I think is the one that I care about tying up to that button. Pretty sure. I am moderately confident. Restore subscription. Get some of those guys going. So now I think it'll compile. Build failed. Oh, right, yep. Because RM store is not at all in this at all. So actually what we can do is we can just take this guy out of that. I think that'll be okay, right? That'll give us a different problem. Yeah, because now you want to do that. So the store view controller we also have to take out of the extension provider, which is going to give us yet a different error. So now you're trying to find the store provider. So store view controller. You don't want to show this at all in the extension. Do I assembly maybe? Probably in U. There we go. And if, and then U. Close. Did we do it? I think we did it. That's going to make things a lot easier. That way we can take out these, we can take out this guy, and we can take out this guy. Take out this guy. Awesome. So the store is just not going to show up at all. Great. Great, great, great. Okay, so I think if I hit restore subscription button, I think it'll ask me for my iTunes login. It's not doing anything. So the answer is no. The answer is no, it did not do that. Restore subscription. I tied that up, right? Yeah, I tied it up to button to restore. Touch up inside. Why would it not want to do that? Why would those buttons not do anything? The green button does something. So the green button, this guy up here, this little green square, that guy's reacting to things. That guy's selector is getting called. With the button to restore, this guy right here, with the restore subscription text in it, this guy's not doing anything. Why wouldn't he do anything? Why would it not do anything? I don't need to do that, do I? That feels wrong. I've never had to do that in the past. Let's put a border on him just to border width 1. There we go. So that green box is the touch area. That's pretty good sized touch area. Speaking of which, why is the blue one not aligned to it? Buffer. It's a little bit. Oh, maybe it's because the auto resizing mask. Actually, maybe that's it. Not for the touch area, but for at least for that button. Why the button's width doesn't match? Maybe that's why. Width. So this is buffer. What's our buffer? What did we say the buffer was? Buffer's 14. Oh, 14 and 20. So this is 2 times buffer. That's why. Buffer, 2 times buffer, buffer, 2 times buffer. Buffer, 2 times buffer. Yeah, now I think all my spacing is the same. This one's not. This is buffer times 2. And now, yeah, okay, cool. Great. Great news. What on earth, man? Why would one button work, but one button not work? Doesn't make sense to me. That green button works at the top. But the other buttons don't. I'm at a loss. Why would a UI button not work in a UI table cell? Content view. Yep, that's fine. Is that why? That could be why, actually. That's interesting. So this button might be outside of the views container. Border color. We're going to make this guy purple. I bet that's it. I bet I just didn't even think about it. The subscription container, the containing UI view, is just not tall enough. That's totally what's going on. We're going to have a big purple border above that button. Need subscription container. Yeah. So need subscription container already has the buffer, which is interesting, and then I'm adding additional buffer into the inside of that. Oops, sorry. Yeah, so that's my issue. That's what's going on. So buffer minus buffer times 2. Great. So now, okay, so now my label needs to not have a buffer, and the width is just the width of the container. Great. Same for the button. No buffer, please. Width of the container. There we go. And then 0. Width here. Buffer times 2. There we go. So now these are going to stretch to the full width. They should. Oops, yeah, dot bounds. Sorry. There we go. Yep, and this guy is also going to do auto resizing mask. Flexible width. Has subscription. Do that here too. Okay, cool. And we also need to make it a lot taller. It's 140. Let's double it to 280. So now the purple should definitely contain those two buttons, and the spacing and padding should be much nicer. Actually, I'll take off the. It's going to be a 2-pixel border instead of a 10-pixel border. Yeah, great. Video's still kind of laggy for me, right? It hasn't evened out since we've been doing this. That's all right. That's all right. Worst things in the world. Yeah, so now if I hit restore subscription, yeah, now we hit our breakpoint. Yeah. And now it's prompting me for my password. Just doing really good. Cool. Now let's turn off these ugly debug borders. Green one. Purple. Yeah. Yeah. So this text is still not quite right. Yeah. Zero. Yeah, I think that's what we want. Cool. Now we're doing good. What time is it for you guys? It's 2:30 in the morning for me. I think I'm about to wrap up. Not quite. Not quite. Yeah, cool. 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 There we go. So now that's good. So now what I want to do, I think I'm done coding for the night because my brain's dead and getting pretty tired. But what I would like to figure out, I'm going to play around with OBS for a little bit. And you guys feel free to stick around. I'm going to try and figure out why my video is lagging, even though my audio is doing okay. So let me look at, yeah, enough of that video inception. I'm looking to see what the live coding documents say about setting up OBS. I can't remember if it needs that stream key right there, I think is what I put in. Wait a second. There's a custom streaming server. Okay. It's fine. What is the let me make sure I don't screw anything else up. Pass through. RTMP, that's what I use. Somebody asked earlier, Milan, I think you asked, what I use to stream to multiple people at the same time. So there you go, RTMP, that's what you want to look at, I think. You can at least Google that, and that'll at least point you in the right direction. So I'm going to try, I'll be right back in a moment. I'm going to try to stream straight to live coding.